Do you know that Ike's mother, she was dancing in her house saying, yes, so it's a reality. Like, I was like, what? Chris Ville came to come and give us all the whole red flags in the world. Jay should please go and tell him that her birthday is on Friday and that he should please holler at Auntie, let Auntie give him a gift that he will give her. I'm like, okay, so Chris, Rachel, yeah. Hi there, welcome back to my channel. How you doing? What's happening? My name is Omi and this is Talk to Your Homie TV. My darling, here I love to give very sweet and juicy gist, and today I have this for you. We're recapping Ultimate Love Day 20 and 21. Guys, some sugar has been happening. Subscribe to this channel because this is where all the gist goes down, and click the bell button beside the subscribe button. That way you get to know when I post a new video and get to hear all my gist first hand. No dull, subscribe, click the button, and let's begin. So in the house, I think on Friday they had to play a traditional marriage role, basically like how the Igbos get married traditionally, yeah? And Ike and Teresa were like the groom and bride in the drama. And let's just talk about how dramatic Ike's mother is. Ike's mother is so dramatic because you know, like in Igbo land now, when you get married, yeah, the couples get to change addresses. You get me? Do you know that Ike's mother in her house was following them? When they change, she would change. She was dancing in her house saying, yes, so it's a reality. Like, I was like, what? Obviously, in her mind, that woman has accepted Teresa. That's the perfect wife for her son, Ike. And I mean, that's a big catch if you're asking me. Teresa at 23 is already a doctor. What are we talking about now? What's up now? Next, my darling, the eviction. The eviction was the most shocking thing ever. Do you know that OBIEBI did not leave the love part? Guess who was evicted? Me, Cherry. That's like Cherry and Michael. Wasn't that just crazy? See, let me just say something here. All this social media talking. Oh, I'm Team Kiniko, Team Kiniko. Honey, how for social media? Because on Twitter, I was almost certain that OBIEBI were going to leave. And I said it to that. What if OBIEBI does not leave? People were like, oh, it's a lie, she's going to leave. Look at it. They were still there. If you like anybody, leave social media talk and vote. Do you understand? Vote. Why did I think me Cherry left? If you ask me, I think the issue might have been with Michael. Michael gave, and if you're watching this video, just know, I'm sorry, I don't hate you guys, you get me? And Michael gave a lot of bad vibe. We see Michael say he likes Cherry, but he's going to go and peg this person, peg that person, poking nose in everybody's matter. Like, he was just all over the place. It was really tiring. However, some of the love guests think they knew why he left. Louis was saying that if Cherry had been paired with him, that would have been a good vibe. But look at Michael. Michael was asking almost all the girls out. That Michael even asked his girl, that's like Jenny Coco, out. Do you understand? Like, he was everywhere, man. Then Chris thinks that Michael and Cherry left because Cherry, you know how Chris is now. She all her food and are you playing? She says that Cherry was not very ladylike. I'm like, no, baby girl. We liked Cherry outside the house, but I just felt it was Michael that had that issue, my darling. So as me Cherry left the house now, what happened? So Auntie gave each love guest a portmanteau, but basically it is just like a box here, just to gift them for attending here. And in me Cherry's box, they had 350,000 naira. Guys, let's just play a game here. What do you think, or how do you think they should share the money? Do you think it should be shared half-half, or do you think Michael should take like 200 and Cherry should take 150? How do you think the money should be shared? Let's have that conversation in the comment section. The next, guys, the nominations. This one, cold will enter your body. Let me tell you who nominated who. Fresh David nominated Roxy and Bola. Wait, let's talk about Precious and David nominating Rosie and Kachi. It was bound to happen. Even though David had talked about how till he leaves this house, he never put Rosie's name there. I beg, it was bound to happen. You did them, they are doing you back. Anybody who is a Rosie fan or a Kachi fan, don't get angry, because what did you expect? You called them, and when Auntie asked David said, because you put me up last week. Feel the bond, you get me? Let's continue. Jeriton nominated J Ketch and Roxy. Bola nominated OBIEBI and Chivia. Ike Ressa nominated Double Chris and Jeriton. OBIEBI nominated J-Lo and Bola. Roxy nominated Jeriton and Chivia. J Ketch nominated Jeriton and J-Lo. Double Chris nominated Jeriton and OBIEBI. J-Lo nominated OBIEBI and Roxy. Chivia nominated J Ketch and Double Chris. So the couples up for eviction are Jeriton, OBIEBI, Bola, J-Lo, Roxy, Double Chris, J Ketch, and Chivia. Now, you know I told you that Auntie has this game she plays where she can save one couple. So she'll put like two couples up for a challenge, and she's looking for who will just do the challenge very well with so much synergy and love and romance between between each couple. Yeah, so the couples that she put up for the challenge were OBIEBI and JH, and they were supposed to go to the home of the blind and just basically see what they can do, like just how they will react around blind people. They will announce the couple that like won and who will be saved on Tuesday. This video is recorded on Monday, so when Auntie announces the couple that she's going to save, I'll put a post on my channel. So I might not do a video about it, so just watch my channel. I told you, click the bell button so that you will know when like I put a post, so that I can follow up all the gist. But now someone told me that she doesn't know how to vote. You can either vote via SMS or you can go to their website. If you want to vote via SMS, just type vote in capital letter, then the couple name. So vote space couple name, send that SMS to 32052. Or if you want to vote on their website, just go to africanmagic.dstv.com. When you go to the website, you will see Ultimate Love there. Click it and go to voting and just vote whoever you want to vote. And now let's talk about Chris. Chris Veal is the guy, Chris is the lady, yeah? So now what happened? I told you that they've not been having like good connection, yeah? So I don't know how Bolanle was able to sit Chris Veal down. That's the guy, please get me, follow me. I have to sit Chris Veal down and tell Chris Veal that, how far, man, you're in this house, talk to the girl, all that thing. But what I saw was Chris lady telling Bolanle that whatever he told the guy worked, because right now he's now spending more time with me, he's now talking to me. But there's a problem. The problem now is that Chris Veal is not spending time with Chris. He's just around Chris and every other person. You get me? So you mostly just see him, Chris, and other people there. They don't have any intimate moment yet. It's really crazy that when Auntie came into the house after the whole eviction time, yeah, Auntie even stated that like the eviction was so nerve-wracking that she even saw Chris lady voluntarily put her hand on the guy's shoulder. So for Auntie to have noticed that nothing romantic, nothing is really happening between them, yeah? So I mean, it's obviously giving Chris a cause to worry, because today, Monday, Chris calls Nkechi and Jay to have a conversation that she doesn't understand what's happening between the Chris guy, that she thinks that, and let me just say, how will I forget this information? Chris Veal came to come and give us all the whole red flags in the world, because one day when I saw Chris and Chris Veal talking, yeah, Chris Veal told Chris that he really prayed really hard to God, yeah, that he wants to enter a reality TV show, or he wants to be on a reality TV show, that he applied for BB Nigeria, that he even got to the final stage, but he wasn't, like, they did not pick him here, and he almost went into depression. Do you understand? But look at how God has worked for him. God has put him on a reality TV show. I'm looking like, okay, brother, this is supposed to be a love show, ultimate love, real love. The reality TV show, yes, but it's a different ball game, like, compared to BB Nigeria. Do you understand? BB Nigeria is for fame, really. This is supposed to be for love. So if your prayer, this is supposed to be an answer to your prayer, not to find a wife, not to find love, but to be on a reality TV show, that's a cause to worry. Chris now told him that, well, she just came here because it was love, that, you know, I mean, you come and find real love. Chris Veal now said, no matter what you say, it's still a reality TV show, sha. I say, okay, that's the first red flag. And let's go to Chris talking to Jay and Nkechi. She was telling them that, see, that what she thinks is that maybe Chris Veal has a lady that he's committed to outside the house, and he doesn't want to jeopardize anything with her. That's the reason why they're not, like, close, because whenever they sit down and talk, they never talk about anything intimate. That all they talk about is business, and he doesn't like to hang around. I told you, he doesn't like to hang around her alone. It's always when she's with people. Like, he just feels like there's no intimate time. That, see, at this point in time, she doesn't mind leaving the house, because she doesn't want to force you to do what you don't want to do. That she's just tired. She's really, you know how Chris is, she's tired. That what Jay should help her do is that Jay should please go and tell him that her birthday is on Friday, and that he should please holler at Auntie, let Auntie give him a gift that he will give her. I'm like, okay, so Chris, Rachel, yeah. I don't know if Chris understands that she's trying to control the whole thing. If the guy is around you and he's not talking to you about anything romantic, why can't you bring it up? Why can't you ask him questions? Why can't you tell the guy, let's go to one corner, I want to talk to you alone, I want to spend time with you, let me get to know you. How is your growing up like? What's your mother like? What's your father? You know, you're not doing it, he's not doing it, and all of a sudden he's the one that has the problem. He's the one. Why? You can't expect the guy to do everything. Let's just be real. Chris came and you were the only option. Every other person was paired. Let's not act like we don't know what's happening. So don't come and put the thing on him like he's the only person who is wrong. Chris girl likes to, she's a smart girl, yeah, but she likes to show you how smart she is. Every time I talk, normally is a deep talk. When I was growing up, I'm Kineko, I'm smart, my friend. There's so much smartness, you know, so you have a problem as well. And then Louis and Jenny Coco again. Let me tell you what happened this time around here. So Jenny was giving them gist in the house here that she met this guy. Look, she didn't meet this guy. She knew this guy that had been talking over the phone for like 6 months, do you understand? And then the guy now, over the phone talking, the guy talking about how he wants to marry her, he likes her, that he wants to now finally come and see her. So 6 months later, from the beginning of when they met, 6 months, he comes to come and see her in her city, but he's lodged in a hotel room. Now all the guys and girls come, let's discuss this matter, yeah? He's lodged in a hotel room, okay. Then he tells her, I'll come to the hotel room. She comes to the hotel, and then the guy expects something to happen. Hope you get what something means here. Something to happen. And Jenny's like, why should something happen? Because you came here? No, nothing is happening. The guy is angry that what is it now? How can he leave his city, come to her place in Port Harcourt, all that thing? Now something must happen. She's like, no, something must not happen. The guy is angry. So Jenny is like, she's even angry that he's angry. Do you understand? Because he has no rights. Like, she hasn't even seen him before. They've been talking for 6 months, but they've never met before. So why is he acting funny? Louis and Chidi are like, are you joking? You're supposed to ask this guy before he comes. Like, something will happen. Because if you don't want anything to happen, you should tell him. Why are you now acting like he's wrong? You have no right to tell him how he's supposed to react. Yeah, you can be angry that he's asking you for that, but you have no right to be angry because he's angry, because that is what he expected. What were you thinking when he was sending you money to make your hair? Louis was saying this, so sending you money to make your hair, flying down to your city. What do you expect? Then it's like, that's crazy. I can't even imagine that my boyfriend Louis is saying this thing. But Louis is like, it's true. She is like, I'm telling you, it is true. You should have asked questions. What do? They were all talking and talking, and then Louis now comes to the bed and says, thank you, Sister Mary. I can see. In the most sarcastic, funny, every kind of way, Jenny now says, that she's heartbroken, that she's with Louis, this kind of person that is thinking like that, that it is only a shallow-minded guy and a tout that can think that way. And she gets up and she leaves. Now, after a while, Louis comes to meet her like, see, I don't care if you and I have an issue, but how will you call me shallow, call me a tout, say that you are heartbroken, that you are with me? Like, why are you thinking this way? Jenny's angry. Yeah, Louis, why will you say that? How will you say that's a very shallow thing? That's a very Louis is like, I did not see that that's the kind of person I am. I'm just telling you that this is what you should expect. You know what I think? I think Jenny is really young, which she's not. She's 27, but I think maybe she does not have a lot of exposure, because in the world I've been living in, when I was younger, I would say that, oh, why would he think? Why would he think? But I've realized that, guys, you need to state it clear. Nothing will happen. No. If you're coming, and some people, even when you say nothing will happen, even when they even swear that I promise you nothing, when you are in that space with them, they promised you some hours ago, but they will disturb you. You will leave the room and go to the reception and sleep. I'm telling you. So you need to state it clear. Don't assume that he's thinking what you're thinking. He's not you. He doesn't have your values. He has his value, you have your value. So you need to communicate your value to him. Oh, I want to see you, but nothing will happen. Oh, are you okay with it? If you're not okay, please stay in your city. Do you understand? When she was arguing, Louis was like, don't you get the gist? You're calling me shallow. And Jenny's like, I don't care. Any guy that thinks that way is a shallow guy, is a tout. And Louis is like, don't you understand? You should even be apologizing. They argued all through. I need to go and sleep. I'm like, I'm big. I can already tell the kind of person Jenny is. But I don't know, man. What do you think about this, Louis? In fact, let's discuss this matter. Who is wrong? Do you think Louis is wrong for saying that it's a normal thing for the guy to think or to expect what he's expecting, and Jenny should have asked him a question? Do you think Jenny is right because she was like, I mean, why would you assume? Why would you just come? Because of what? Because you flew to my city. You not think something will happen? I beg, brother. What do you just think? Do you agree with me? Tell me what you think about this whole matter. And do you think Louis and Jenny? You know what I feel? I feel like Louis, because Louis said he has never had any serious relationship with any girl. He usually just picks them and leaves them and picks them and leaves them. And so Jenny, hearing that thing, will want to state it clear that I'm not that kind of girl. And I think that someone even said, man, and you know what, let me stop thinking. What do you think about Louis and Jenny's relationship? What do you think about this conversation or this topic? Have you had experience with guys that just let me know. Let me know if you're a guy, you're a girl. This is the gist. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section, my love. And now my shout out, my darling, Tunde Aribi. She is the queen Jesse, Osasunwe Ayibogun, Comfort Odor, Mild Annie, Chi Debbie, Pascaline Davimore, and Ifoma Christian. Happy birthday in advance. Her birthday is on the 12th of March. My love, happy birthday. I wish you God's blessing. I wish you favor. Guys, go and wish Ifoma Christian a happy birthday in the comment section. These people asked me for a special shout out. Don't be shy. If you want to shout out, just tell me in the comment section. Omi, shout me out and I will give you a shout out, my darling. I love you. I am sweating a lot. If you're in Lagos, you know that the heat in Lagos is mad. And when I'm recording, I can't put on my fan because I want my audio to be very clear. And don't worry, very soon I'll get AC in this place. But you know I love you. If you don't know, well, now you know. Subscribe to this channel because this is where all the gist goes down. Why are you doing? And guys, let's do something here. Please share this video. Let's increase the views. Let's get the word out. Tell your friends that there's somebody here that gives sweet gist. Just go down and click that share button here. Share it to your friends on Facebook. Share it on Instagram. Share it on WhatsApp. Just share it. Let people come and watch the video. I love you so much. Have a nice time. Bye bye, my love.